Next, we will hear from Ms. Sherry Williams. Sherry is currently on the board of directors of the South Carolina Association of the Deaf. She is deaf and is also the mother of 4 adopted deaf children. Sherry is a strong supporter of equal access for deaf citizens in South Carolina. Please welcome Ms. Sherry Williams.
Hello everyone, my name is Sherry Williams. Whenever you see me on the street, I look like everybody else. I don't have any obvious disabilities like some of the other people who use a cane, a wheelchair, or crutches. The only indication that I am different is whenever you see me signing with another person, or when you see a sign language interpreter, or when someone else is voicing for me, like now. Then you realize, oh, she's deaf. Yes, I am deaf, and my preferred mode of communication is American Sign Language. There are other deaf people who prefer to talk and not sign, and that's okay. Everybody has his or her preferred mode of communication. What we all share in common is the frustration of dealing with the regular hearing world. Not all deaf people are expert lip readers. It's the same as someone who can play a violin beautifully or shoot a 3-point hoops on the basketball court. Not all deaf people can lip read. Some are skilled, yes, but not many. We miss out on information every day. Many state agencies are not accessible. Either they don't have someone who can communicate using American Sign Language, or they don't hire contract interpreters. Oftentimes, they don't have captions on their television or on their website. The State House does, but other state agencies don't. The internet. Whenever you see videos, there's no closed caption for those as well. The next time you see a website with a video, or even turn on your TV, I challenge you to turn the sound off and see how much you can understand. All you'll see is a moving mouth and understand nothing, which is what we deal with every day. Often it's a guessing game. We go to the Department of Social Services and we try to figure out what they're trying to say, and then we have to fill out paperwork. We might go to the police department and we're trying to ask them for help, and we're struggling to communicate there. We go to the emergency room at a hospital and try to guess what the doctors and nurses are telling us. We really wish more big city hospitals would have full-time staff interpreters. I'm from the upstate. Greenville Memorial Hospital does, and she's very busy with her deaf patients. That shows there is a need. Many other hospitals don't have an interpreter on their staff, or they hire unqualified interpreters from the community, and those interpreters interpret inaccurately. It is the deaf people who suffer from this lack of accessibility, or from poor skilled interpreters.
Amy, tell me about this one.
It's not just the lack of access at state agencies that's a problem. but also many county agencies. They're supposed to follow the Americans with Disabilities Act and provide accessibility, but either they do or they don't, or they hire substandard interpreters.
I feel like this. I feel like I said yes.
This is why the South Carolina Association of the Deaf and the South Carolina Registry of Interpreters for the Deaf are pushing to pass a bill and ensure that only qualified or licensed interpreters work in our state. And we need your help to get these two bills passed.
Yeah. Well, I gave you more time anyway.
There's a Senate Bill 1030, 106, and then there's a House bill as
I didn't
well.
even start to think it was going to. It's like, oh,
It is not only the lack of communication access that we deal with. We also suffer from unemployment or underemployment, the same as other disabled folks. We want to work to provide for our families. We want the same opportunities as non-disabled workers. We have been forced to stay on Social Security, yet many employers are afraid to hire the deaf or other disabled workers because of the perception that those workers are a safety liability, and that is totally incorrect. We do not get injured on the job more often. In fact, we probably have a better safety record than the non-disabled worker, since we are very visual and are very aware of our environment at all times. We need to work to change this perspective and encourage them to hire us.
go wander in the shade.
Those are the two main issues facing the deaf community: communication access and the employment barriers. We are continually working to change this, and we need your help. Thank you.